Dry conditions are also plaguing Guatemala. A drought has triggered widespread food shortages. The United Nations World Food Program says malnutrition is a concern. CCTV's Franc Contreras reports from one of the most affected areas.
On a good day, Delia Lopez can get enough beans and tortillas to feed her 8 children. But she says the ongoing drought is making that increasingly difficult.
When there is food, the children have enough to eat. When there is none, they eat very little.
Many days, her children go to bed with empty stomachs.
There are days when we don't eat because there's nothing.
For a second straight year, a drought has devastated this part of Guatemala, one of the driest regions in this Central American nation. This rural Guatemalan community depends entirely on the rainfall to produce its main food crop, corn. But as you can see, not a drop has fallen in recent months, and the effects on the crop itself are plain to see. The people suffer from chronic malnutrition. A lack of medical resources makes their plight even worse. The United Nations World Food Program coordinator here says Guatemala's food shortage has entered a crisis stage.
We are beginning to find underweight children. We measure and weigh them. The number of children hungry and suffering from malnutrition is growing. Maria
Yolanda Perez's family usually produces its own food, but this year's drought has ruined their crops.
Because it's not raining, we have to buy corn and beans in order to eat.
She says they have no money for basic necessities. An official from this remote mountain community shows me a few corn plants that have survived, but he says they will also die soon if the rain does not come. Franc Contreras, CCTV, Piedras Negras, Guatemala.